Well, my first experience with, I would say, extraterrestrials began when I was 5 years old. I was in my room and I woke up to a shapeshifter on my bed. It sounds insane, but it was my friend sitting on the end of my bed, and she shapeshifted into a reptilian. And that was my first experience with seeing anything that was extraterrestrial. And I ran to my mom and I freaked out. And of course, any parent would think, it's probably something medical. But after years and years of experiencing this type of entity, we soon figured out this was nothing mental. It was something real. So I would say when I was 5, when I first saw the reptilian, was when it started. A little less than a year ago, I was driving to my boyfriend's house. It was late at night, 11 o'clock. I was driving on the 5 Santa Ana freeway towards Disneyland, and there was construction happening on the side of the freeway. So they had special lighting so that they can light the freeway to do the construction. So I kept driving, but in the corner of my eye, I could see the light. And out of nowhere, the light started getting brighter and brighter and brighter. And I thought, gosh, what kind of construction are they doing here for it to be that bright? And I looked out my car window and I see 6 bright beams, as bright as like a football stadium lighting. And when I kept looking at it, I noticed it was hovering. It wasn't just construction lighting, it was something different. And as I kept staring, I started noticing as it was hovering, it started coming over the freeway slowly. And when I saw that, I looked up and it was a triangular disc shape with 3 lights on one end, 3 lights on the other, and a little light in the center of the craft that would blink different colors like blue, greens, reds. And my heart dropped. I had never seen anything like that in my life before. Yeah, I would say from this meetup, what I've gained is more proof that these things exist. I mean, the things that we see in the sky are beyond, they're unexplainable, basically. And what's so great about this meetup is we're all seeing the same thing at the same time. It's not, oh, I saw this a week ago. Did you see it? It's like we're here at the same moment, at the same time, seeing the same thing. So it's brought a lot of, closure to that chapter in my life to realize this is not something that is crazy. This is something that is real, and people are seeing it, So yeah. Well, I've been interacting with spirits since I was pretty much born, I guess. And one of the experiences that I had was when my mom brought home an antique treasure chest, and I told her, I said, there's something wrong with that treasure chest. I said, I don't like it. And at nighttime, I'd be sleeping, and I'd feel someone kind of touching my hair. I'd feel my sheets on my blanket kind of just be pulled around. It was very playful. I knew it wasn't going to harm me or anything, but I soon started seeing a little girl in our condo, and she was wearing an old Victorian kind of like sleeping gown. Okay. She's maybe around 8 years old, and after I seen her, I tried to explain to my mom, and my mom had an experience where her shirt was being pulled, and there's nothing to pull it.
You're right.
It just
like a hand draped across, like that, across my back. And I was on the patio cleaning my turtle tank, and I screamed. And this was not nerves or anything. This was something physically touched me, something that wasn't there, and it really scared me.
So her and I we got together and we decided, let's help release the spirit. So we felt like the spirit had been lost. That's kind of the vibe that we picked up on, was that this little girl was just lost in this dimension that wasn't hers. So we both sat, and together we kind of focused our energy on her being pushed over to the correct dimension. attention for her. So we did that, and ever since, the house has been good. The little girl's gone, but one of the treasure chest does have a painting of the little girl and her mom. I've had a few past lives, but we also have a shaman on her mother's side. So her mother is 100% Aztec, my grandmother, and she said her great-great-grandfather, one of them, was a shaman, so he communicated with the dead. So I guess maybe through bloodline, you know, it kind of got passed down. But yeah, I definitely believe in past lives. I've had visions of a few of my past lives, and I take the information from that past life and I have to bring it here to the present. So basically, I just download all this information through each life cycle, and then I bring it into the next present moment, if that makes sense.